Hello and welcome back to this Trails from Zero Let's Play with me, SLJRPG. In the last episode, we found out a little bit more about Key, about her amnesia, went on a little stroll around the country, and we also found out that the Revanche and Go are going to be trying to do their goddamn hardest to take out the Haiyu before the Bracer Guild get involved. Anyway, there's still no sign of Key's memories returning. Even with the Bracer Guild's help, they still couldn't verify her identity. With the anniversary festival over and the mayor election still a month away, Crossbell has become fairly quiet. Special support section adjusted living with the young, rambunctious girl and returned to their regular duties. Being a quick learner, Key understood that the team worked during the day, so she offered to watch over the SSS building while they're out, and then... We're back! Yo! Nice tackle. Been a good guard while we're gone, Key?
Yep. I've been watching over the SS building with Sight all day long. I've even read 3 books from the library, too.
Wow, impressive.
They may only be child books. She blew through all 3 of them this morning. I always knew she was quite intelligent. Seeing the growth of her reading comprehension certainly solidified that sentiment. She has a bright future ahead of her.
Doting parents, each and every one of you. Nah, not like I'm one to talk.
Huh? Oh, I'm too hungry to think about stuff. We should make a lunch.
Alright, it's about time anyway. Pretty sure it's my day to cook. Is everyone fine with pasta?
Sounds wonderful. I would just about eat anything you cook, Lloyd.
Saving me an extra serving or 2. Sure thing.
You're making lunch? I want to help, please.
Have you cooked before, Key?
Perhaps you remember something from your past involving it. Nope, it was in one of the books I was reading. Character was a chef, and the stuff he made looked so tasty.
That explains that. Well then, Key, I don't think I have any other choice but to take you up on your offer.
To the kitchen.
We need to decide what kind of pasta we want to make. I think we have eggs and bacon from our marca, but so carbonara wouldn't be too hard to pull off. We also have some canned clams from Liberal. Those would make some spaghetti a la vongole. If we don't want to go fancy, we could always just whip up some meat sauce and chop up some eggplant. Oh, God. Okay, I'm waiting for the eggplant because that sounds good to me.
Is it ready yet?
A little bit longer. When it comes to cooking pasta, the amount of time the pasta spends boiling is key. Once it hits that sweet spot, you take it out of the pot, throw it in the pan with the meat, cheese sauce, fried eggplant, and sprinkle in cheese. And it's bam, it's ready.
It's amazing. I want to do it, please.
You do? Not sure if this will work out, but I guess I'll keep a close eye on her. Alright then, give it a key. Mind the flames though.
Gotcha.
She can't reach the top.
Let me see. Wait for when it hits the sweet spot and take it out. Put it in the pan.
Looks like she's a little lost. I'm sure everyone will scarf it down though, even if a few mistakes are made. Key's the one making it after all.
Got it.
To the perfectly cooked pasta from the pot and began to cook it with the other ingredients in the pan as if she was an experienced chef. She's glowing. I mean, that looks good to me. That was incredible, Key. You blew my cooking skills out of the water. How'd you know what to do?
Something flashed in my head and I did it. Did I do it wrong?
Definitely not. I doubt I could ever cook a dish amazing as this one. Have you ever cooked before? That might explain it.
Maybe. Well, I just know my tummy's rumbling, so let's go eat. What a delicacy. Is this really made by Key, Lloyd?
Well, I gathered the ingredients and prepped them. But after putting the pasta in the pot, it was all her.
Absolutely superb.
Ain't that the truth? This is on par with what you eat at high-end restaurants. Key or something else. Keto.
Glad you like it.
Well, if she's the daughter of a family of professional chefs. Well, if she has parents, they must be freaking out about her by now.
One would think, but there's not much more we can do about it. Even with the Guild's information network on our side, we haven't learned anything substantial yet. She may have been raised in a remote region or swept up in unusual circumstances, I suppose. Huh?
Hey, if we start thinking like that, we're never gonna make any progress. So we actually find some clues. She's our responsibility, ain't that right? Yeah, you're right. At any rate, I feel pretty bad for the chief right about now.
Totally missed out on trying some Key's delicious homemade pasta. He's in another meeting at headquarters, right? There's been a lot of those recently. Now that you mention it, there has been, hasn't there? Could there be something happening that we aren't aware of?
A call. I wonder who it's from. That is from Chief of Frank, considering it's the comment from our Enigma.
Hello, Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section. Lloyd, is that you? It's Sergeant Major Seeker from Guardian Force.
Oh hey, it's almost been a month since we last talked, right? Did you need the SS to help you with something, Sergeant Major?
Yes, actually, something I need a bit of a private advice about, so I decided to call you guys.
Private? What's this about?
It's very clear much of Guardian Force business, so we're calling out the blue like this.
No big deal, we're in the middle of having lunch. So, where are you now? If you want to talk face to face, we can make it happen.
Really? I'm in city's northern exit. Would you care if I came to you?
Feel free. By the way, have you eaten yet? I could whip you up some more pasta if you want.
No, that won't be necessary. Thanks, Lloyd. I'm starting to make my way to the SSS building, if you don't mind.
I'll be waiting for you. See you soon.
Who's that?
Sergeant Major Seeker, believe it or not. She says she needs some advice on something work-related. No kidding.
Is someone coming to visit? Yes, Key, a girl from the Guardian Force. Guardian Force?
She's trying to make it sound like she wasn't hungry, but I say we make another serving of pasta for her. Up to the challenge, Key?
Let's do it. I told you didn't have to make me any food, but thanks anyway. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be so tasty. Did Key really make that? I sure did. Lloyd did all the prep. I think that's what he called it. Well, you should be proud. I've actually been hearing lots of stories about you from Fran, but who knew that on top of being the cutest thing ever, you're also an amazing cook.
Sounds like Fran has taken a real liking to Key.
She certainly has. Whenever we communicate through the terminal, she always has to talk to Key. That sounds like Fran, alright. She's always got a soft spot for cute kids. Are you Fran's big sister? I'm sure hair's the same color as hers and your faces are similar. You think so? Sure has been the cutest Seeker sister, though. Oh, I nearly forgot the reason why I came here in the first place. Mind if I start explaining the situation to everyone?
Go ahead. Is it about those ruins on the outskirts of the mountain path, right?
Right, the thing is...
A ghost?
Allegedly. A ghost is some sort of mythical beast, to be more specific. At the very least, it wasn't until our investigation started and never fails to show up when we do.
So the guys over at Belgar were in charge of the initial investigation but ended up withdrawing. That means Tank Brigade is still up to bat now?
Right. I attempted to investigate the place with a handful of guardsmen yesterday, but as soon as that group of monsters showed up, they all got cold feet. Wait a second, Sergeant Major. Are you by any chance asking us to participate in an exorcism? Not exactly. The CGS objective is to simply perform a thorough search of the ruins' interior. You can't do it, I assume?
No, I wouldn't say that. Afraid that we don't have much experience investigating ruins, that's all. But the fact that you turned to us, of all people, means you have some particular reason, right?
Sharp as always. Remember when we fought those weird monsters before? Our arts were working differently than usual?
It's the same. A threat letter case.
Don't tell me. Are you implying the same as our venture into Stargazer's Tower? Would you suspect High Mentors may be active there? Is that correct? Exactly. I couldn't help but be reminded of how it was back then. Besides that, I was wondering if you could get your input and possibly your cooperation.
I see.
Make suddenly return to us now. I'm aware you guys are really busy, but if nothing gets done, the commander is probably going to order us to forget it.
He's always been a big advocate of letting sleeping dogs lie way of managing, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Since you came all this way to ask us, why don't we work together on this? Sure, it's outside the city, but the way she's describing it has me worried.
Similarities are staggering. I have no objections.
No problemo. Doesn't look like Mademoiselle is too hot about the idea, though.
That's not true. Only a child would be afraid of ghosts. Never mind.
Cat's out the bag.
Are you scared of ghosts, Elie? No, crazy talk. Just that we need to be extremely cautious, going up against an unknown foe and all. Can't blame me for being scared, Elie. I wouldn't want to go through all of this, either. If it wasn't for my duty, I'll be leaving everything as it is, as if nothing happened. I just can't accept that.
Oh, God, sorry guys. It's hot outside and I'm yawning for some reason. I understand that feeling all too well. You know, Elie, if you want, you can stay right behind and watch the SS building.
I'm fine. Definitely not staying behind. Your desperation is slowing.
Mademoiselle, I thought you were supposed to be the composed one.
Can we move on? Received quite a few other support requests today. What do we do? Forget about them?
That's a good point. Probably be tricky to meet up with her after we take care of them.
If that's the case, I'm to accompany you throughout the rest of the day. I drove my CGF car, so I can take you all across the Crossbell if you like.
Whoa, is that even allowed?
If I'm using it for transportation, it shouldn't be a problem. How about we head to the ruins after we finish up the support requests? That should work, right? I believe so. It'd certainly be more efficient to use the car. I, for one, would love to be driven around by the Sergeant Major.
Hell yeah, looks like we're finally getting the 1st Division treatment today, guys.
It's decided then. Kia, I'm going to be out for most of the afternoon. Could you watch the SSS building with sight for us? Sure. Everyone has fun getting rid of the big bad ghost.
Intriguing. She always wanted to go in a car. So, Creeping Wisdom is the name of this chapter.
My car's parked over in the north exit. Happy to give you a ride, just as long as you stay within state borders. Just let me know, okay? That'd be great, thanks.
Just to clarify, we're talking about the ruins beyond the fork that's halfway in the mountain path, right?
I believe so, somewhere in the village's general proximity. That's the one. The road is pretty tough, but you have to tackle the mountain path on foot.
Time to wrap things up here and have ourselves a hike then. Does seem that way, and we've got Noel Seeker here, I believe, in support. We do, which is nice. But we need to go check the support section first. Check requests, as there is a whole bunch. So, creative cooks wanted, and statewide book overdue book retrieval sounds good, but we will do the West Crossbellian monster first, I believe. We should go have a look at our friends. How much money do we have? Okay, Shema, but we should go probably check on our friends, see if we can get a Crossbell time to the department store. As there is a new Crossbell times, so we'll definitely take that. And then we need to make our way onto the West Crossbellian Highway to fight said monster. And that is on our report. So, let's head to the west. And I'm not sure exactly. Monsters have got stronger. These are new. Interesting. We're gonna do this. These guys are strong, okay. We'll do a crash bomb here. They resist, okay. I wonder why there's stronger monsters everywhere. That's interesting. Okay, these guys are strong. Jesus Christ. So we do definitely need to be careful. Let's analyze them so we know what's up. Okay, so wind is the best course of action here. And then a salamander. Good luck. They resist that as well. Not so good, but who am I kidding? Aerosicle should hit 2 of them. Definitely feels like there's some leveling up to be done. Oh my god, that 50% heal is really not fun. Really not cool, guys, eh? We'll go for here. So we're going to spark down here. Should hit at least 2, which is good, and then an aerosicle here as well. I mean, it's good. Was anyone worried? Wouldn't you be worried about the amount of worrying monsters in place? Really, or at least I would be. But perhaps I'm looking into it a bit too much. These things are strong though. Grand impact. It's not fun. I'm going to do this here. These 50% heals, though, need to fuck off. Grand Impact again. Okay. This is going to be a lot more of a struggle than I had anticipated. Let us use a Celestial Balm on to Tio. We're going to try and take out one. Okay, that's one out of the way. Whew. Hope too much that the Grand Impact is not going to be too bad. Annoying. I don't want, I really don't want anyone to miss out on the experience from this fight, because I believe it's probably going to be one. Electromagnetic net, very nice. Going to do a decent amount of damage. Okay, we take out the one. That's what we need. Then we will sparkle our way to victory. Do a just standard attack here. Sparkle, and then hopefully an air sickle will help us out. Ah, gee, we might not win still. Jesus Christ, it's going to be a lot more difficult to fight these things. Get the feeling. At least it's not a Grand Impact. So there we go. Okay. Jesus Christ, 200. Okay, is everything going to be that strong now? That's what I want to know. Apparently not. I'm going to go ahead and heal. Let's use some of the arts here. Okay, there we go. If everything is that strong, we do need to be careful. But it doesn't appear to be that way right now. I'm guessing whatever is blocking the road here is going to be the main issue. Okay. Yes. I'm not going to show you all those fights, though I'm guessing this is... Are they going to be something to do with the monster we're going to do? Quetzalcoatl has been high special sports version. Quetzalcoatl is an electric type, so I'm guessing we're going to have to use a lot of Lloyd's fighting power. Okay, there's a lot of these guys on the road. I'm going to fight them. So I want to fight these things, but I don't want to bore you with the battle all of the time, you know. Especially until we find Quetzalcoatl. But they're providing to be very good little XP bonuses, to be honest. And I will take that with a... quite happily. Yeah, like there, we just got a level up. Which is, I will take that, it's very, very handy. So, on the Chubby Highway, it doesn't actually say anything, does it? I'm sure it'll be fairly obvious once we get to it where Quetzalcoatl actually is. I'm going to fight this thing right now. I will go back and fight them though. At points. My guess is that it's going to be down here. Yes, there we go. Okay. So that's the Quetzalcoatl. And the hand things I'm guessing are related to it. So I'm going to go ahead and fight all of these hands, get them out of the way, and then we'll fight Quetzalcoatl. Right, so I went and defeated all the hand monsters that were there. So let's exterminate this dude. I have a feeling this is going to suck. So we come up against two of them. I'm going to use my Encourage first. I'm going to use up some of these. Resist, okay. And then now we're going to analyze. Is this the Quetzalcoatl? It is, okay. Ooh. My god, it's strong. Okay. We're going to do an aerial and we're going to do it here. Crit's going to suck, but we don't die, which is the main thing. But we get the aerial off. Ooh. I'm gonna focus down one dude first. We're gonna do this, heal ourselves up as best we can. Get an arrow signal on the way. Get this guy down, and then here, what we're not going to do is we're going to do a combo craft and do a star blast. Star blast. Okay. We're going to do this. Then immediately do a star rain to try and heal up these guys, if that will work. Yes, it does. Okay, that's what we wanted. A summons light, because why not? Nice, and he gets the 50 up, CP up, that's fine. What does this do? Brings everyone's defense and attack delay down. That's what we like to see. So, an arrow sickle here. A arrow sickle here. So we'll take out one of these dudes. One. Still not that much. Fuck it. We're going to make sure we do an aerial next with... my god, they do hit hard. We're going to do an aerial next. Here. We're going to do an energy circle. So I believe it should heal us up a bit. It does. Nice. Let's do another arrow sickle here. Oh, it hurts, but we're fine. I'm going to do this and try and get an attack delay off. Get it. Nice. With a Null's help here with the electro blanket. It's going to affect both of them. It is. And their speed is down as well. I will take that. An arrow sickle here. And then an aerial should see off at least one of the Quetzalcoatls. Nice. Does that see one off? It does see one off. That makes our next section a lot easier to deal with. We're just going to go ahead and hit everyone with a sparkle. I want to see Strike Bell. So that attack advances us. They resist this, obviously. We'll just do an arrow sickle for now. Sparkle. Another arrow sickle. Another arrow sickle. Everyone, we're on an arrow sickle tirade now. There's one there. Tell you what, that turn advance one is, you know what, it's a strong ass skill to be having, really. Nice, as we get the crit off. It's going to hit Randy for a fair amount, but I believe this should be enough. Overkill. Oh, that was a lot more difficult than I expected. 180, and we get a level up for a good old Null as well. But the Crossbell Highway monster has been exterminated. I do want to check, have a quick look-see that if there's any more of those hand monsters around, whether or not they were just attracted by the Quetzalcoatl in the area. Okay, no, they're not. They're still here, which is good to know. We have ourselves a nice little training pond, but I will see you guys back at the support section. Right, so I'm back here in Crossbell. I did manage to level up to level 30, which was very nice in that particular one. The monsters stayed around as well, which is very good. I will take that all day. But let us report this in. Report this to the HQ. 4 points for that. And I'm going to say, if you've enjoyed this and you are excited for us to do the rest of the support section requests next episode, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys then and there. Peace.